same story for SEC play for us. We weren't good enough in the bullpen tonight. I thought Grayson gave us a good start. We did some good things offensively. Mississippi State made two amazing, defensive plays that saved 2 runs, and we're just obviously having a hard time closing games out. I think you go into an SEC weekend playing a really good lineup like Mississippi State, and you get 1 inning out of Garrett McMillan and Ben Hess combined. You're going to be stretched a little thin, and we certainly were expecting Dylan Ray to be back in school. He signs in late July, and then 2 projected weekend starters throw 1 inning, and that's why you're young in the pen. And guys like Cade Woods and Riley Quick, they're going to be really good. It's really hard to close games out, and we got to get better at it in a hurry.
What do you think is going to be key in gaining that bullpen consistency going forward?
Yeah, I mean, we got to execute more pitches late. And again, I want to give Mississippi State credit. Like, it's going to even out. Like, they have too many good players, like too good of a lineup for their record to be what it is. They'll finish really well. And your margin for error is thin when you face lineups like them and the rest of the teams that we're going to play going forward. So, we have guys with stuff, that throw hard and have, good pitches. They got to be a little more consistent and execute, a little more.
Coach, what's the attitude in the clubhouse right now after the series loss?
I mean, kids are really disappointed. We've got great kids. They give us everything they have. They want to win. We're very close for our season to be, much different than it currently is. So they're disappointed. They give us everything they have. So, we've got the whole season in front of us. We got 60% of our league schedule left, and even though we're all disappointed, we can still accomplish everything that we want if we, play better.
What do you think the Mississippi pitchers were doing to kind of limit your offense today compared to yesterday?
They did a good job. Gartman, they played bad defense in the first, helped us out a lot. He settled in and was just throwing multiple pitches for a strike. And, the Dome kid's got a really good arm, is 95, 96 and gets on you. We had our share we got 9 hits and had our share of hard contact, and just wasn't quite enough.
Coach, I'm sure this is a tough loss for a lot of the guys in there. How do you kind of keep their heads up and keep their eyes on what's ahead here in the schedule?
Well, it's the only option. You just got to keep playing. There's a lot of failure in baseball, and it's tough losing a series at home. I mean, we're all disappointed. We need to play better in a hurry. But I just told them, hey, take the day tomorrow, enjoy your families, and celebrate Easter if you're a believer, and we'll get back to work on Monday and get better and play a really tough Southern Miss team on Tuesday. We don't need to be worried about our SEC record or anything like that. We just got to keep playing.
What's the message to the team with Auburn coming to Tuscaloosa next weekend?
Yeah, I mean, we just need to play better. Coaches in every sport talk about not playing to the opponent or the scoreboard and all that kind of stuff. So I would imagine, I would hope that when we get to next weekend that maybe the guys there'll be a little extra juice, in the stadium and in our dugout. But we need to have a good practice on Monday and win on Tuesday before we get too deep in Auburn.
It doesn't seem like that long ago when you were really happy and talking about the bullpen in a great way, and now you've seen a couple losses go because of the bullpen. What do you think the issue is? Maybe not just competition, but is there something else there?
Well, I mean, that's the biggest thing. We're playing great teams. I mean, you look at league play. Besides Mississippi State, the 3 teams we played are all ranked in the top 8 or 9 in the country, and Mississippi State is every bit as good offensively as certainly Arkansas and Kentucky. So, the other thing too is over the course of the season, like the quality of the game gets better. The hitters don't chase as much, and I mean it's a physical lineup, a nice mix of left and right, and your margin for error is really slim against a team like that.
How do you develop the bullpen in season? Like, what do you have to do in order to help those guys mature during the season?
Yeah, they all just have to keep playing, whether they're a pitcher or a hitter, and just like pitching is just like hitting. I mean, there's ebbs and flows, and the good thing is we've got talent. We've got talent. We have stuff, and Cade Woods is a redshirt freshman. Riley Quick's a true freshman. Alton Davis, true freshman. Aiden Moses, sophomore. This is his first, You know, he's pitched in, 3 or 4 games his first time in the SEC. So, you know, we've got some velocity and some good secondary pitches. And, you know, the only way to get better is to go out and pitch, you know. So they're going to keep getting opportunity, and they got to make some progress.
More of a positive light. Grayson hit his career high 9 strikeouts tonight. What did you kind of think of his effort in those 6 innings?
Yeah, I really I hate, for a lot of reasons, the way the game ended. But Grayson, you know, once he settled in, I thought he was outstanding and just really had a really good demeanor about him. I just thought he was really aggressive, and, you know, at times he can kind of feel for things. And, you know, I thought he really took a big step forward today. So I really expect him the next several starts to be outstanding.
Was there any thought to maybe let Grayson go another inning because he had settled in?
Yeah, that was tough. You know, I guess he was at 96 pitches, and, you know, he's a physical kid, and he's in shape. So that was a tough call. We had some righties coming up, and Moses got a good breaking ball and had thrown the ball well the last 2 times out, and kind of, you know, thought that was a good time to get Aiden in there. So, you know, if I had known that he wasn't going to get him out, I would have left Grayson in, you know.
Anything else?
All right.
Thank you.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.